Hello everyone, and I'm back again with yet another team in the Weather Cup. And for today's video, I'm going to use a team of Seaking over here, which is triple legacy. Yes, Seaking, though it's not the bulkiest of mon, but it's super flexible with the triple legacy moveset. So for Seaking, it's a pure water type that takes super effective damage from grass and electric. That's where the coverage from its legacy moves come from, because it's using Poison Jab as a fast move and Icy Wind as a charge move and Drill Run, which covers both electric and grass superbly well. Apart from it, it does also handle ground types because of Drill Run and Icy Winds as well. And the best part is, once you are in a situation where it's a losing matchup, but still you are going to do a kind of hefty damage with Icy Wind or Drill Run, because that's a really good move set, and Icy Wind does have the chance to does have the guaranteed chance to lower the opponent's attack as well. So that is the reason that turnaround comes in the matchups where you have a losing situation. And to cover up with Seaking, I'm going to use a really strong duo of Abomasnow, which is my anti-grass type over here, and Lanturn, which is my anti-fire type and anti-water type as well. So this is the team comp, and which I'm using as a ABB team strategy, because my Seaking is the safe swap that lutes out a grass type counter to my Lanturn. So once the grass type counter is out, Seaking can handle it somehow, then Lanturn goes freely into taking on the meta with Thunderbolt and Surf. So without further more delay into the introduction, let's quickly jump into the battles and check out how this team performed. Moving into the first battle, I pick up a lead, the worst possible lead with Abomasnow, and that's going to be Bastiodon. So Bastiodon, it's super tanky, and that is the reason I'll be safe swapping into my Seaking over here, and I'll be going for the first Drill Run. So that Drill Run does takes out the first shield from my opponent's end, and I have to shield up, because though it's resisted, but still Stone Edge will be doing a kind of hefty damage to my Seaking over here as well. So they now comes back with their own Tentacruel. Tentacruel will be getting hit with the Drill Runs, to which they gets I get the final shield from my opponent's end as well. And as I'm counting the moves, this is only going to be a Poison Jab, beg your pardon, only going to be Acid Spray, which does not take me out, and I am able to reach to the next Drill Run just in time, which is going to do a hell lot of damage to this Tentacruel over here as well, because how high attack stat Seaking have got in this game over here. To which now I'll be coming back with my own Lanturn over here, and now from this kind of range they will be going for the Acid Spray debuff as well, and I'll be going for the Heart Farm down. So now it's a 1-2-0 shield scenario, which I am happy with, and they comes back with their Bastiodon once again. So since they are coming into my Lanturn with their Bastiodon, I think they have something in the bag that is heavily getting walled by my Lanturn over here, which is my call, and I'm here to check what the final Pokemon is going to be. To which now I'll be going for the next Surf, but before that they would be going for the next Stone Edge just in time, to which I'll be shielding that up, and now after building up to a bit of extra energy, I'll be going for the next Surf. This Surf will guarantee out the knockout for the Bastiodon. Let's see what they have got into their bag. So they have got a Blaziken, so that is the reason they came back with their Bastiodon over here, and this Surf will do almost 90% damage to this Blaziken over here, and I come back quickly with my Abomasnow and get the farm down with Powder Snow and get the win. Moving into the next battle, I pick up a lead against Cradily. So for Cradily, my backline doesn't want to face this Cradily. So that is the reason I'll be going for a CMP tie. Every time they reach to the 4th or 5th bullet seed, to which now I get the first shield from my opponent's end, and I have to shield up, because from this kind of range Stone Edge will hurt me a lot, but they went for a Grass Knot Beat, to which I'm fine with, because they are doing extra damage with the bullet seeds, which does nothing to me, but I am doing super active damage with my Powder Snow and Weather Ball, to which now I have to shield it up, because it is going to be definitely going to be a Stone Edge, which I have to shield, and I will be farming it down. To which now they comes back with their Polyrath. So I'm very happy that they came in back with their Polyrath, because I'll be getting the final shield from my opponent's end with the energy ball, and I'm going to quickly save swap into my not save swap. I will quickly counter the Polyrath with my Lanturn over here. So Lanturn is going to be the most bulkiest one in this team over here, to which it can handle almost 2 dynamic punches from full health. So that is the reason I came into with that, and I'll be going for the first Thunderbolt that takes the Polyrath out from the game. And let's see what they have got in their backline. So they have got a mirror Lanturn of their own, which I am happy with, because I do have a bit of energy and health left on my Lanturn over here. So they cannot farm me down, they have to throw, otherwise I landed the first Thunderbolt and I might reach to the second one as well, to which they realized that and they threw over here. So I'm happy with it, because now from this kind of range I'm going to definitely come back with my Abomasnow over here that just walls the Lanturn from this kind of scenario. So they're going to throw a Surf, be it a Thunderbolt, so be it. I'm not worried about that, but their win con was actually the catch, which I knew, and they tried to do so, and I get the farm down with poison powder snows and get the win for the second battle. Moving on to this third battle, I pick up a yet again bad lead against the Bastiodon, to which now, after building up to a bit of extra energy, I save swapped, and then I'll be going for the first drill run. So first drill run lands over here onto this bulky Bastiodon, and it's so tanky that it can take at least two drill runs from this kind of range. But from this the opponent just threw the first Stone Edge, which I have to shield up, and they came back with their Kingdra over here. So from this kind of range, I've already mentioned how good moveset Kingdra is having: Icy Wind, Poison Jab and Drill Run. So that is the reason it is very flexible, and I get the first shield from my opponent's end with the Icy Wind as well. And from this kind of range, I think they will be going for a Octazooka, which I am calling it right now, and it ends up being a Octazooka as well. So it does debuff me, but from this kind of range, since it's a Shadow Kingdra as well, this Wither Balls are going to hurt. But nevertheless, it does not get the knockout, but it put it in a heavy farm down range with Spark, which is going to be very good for me, because I can spark the whole Kingdra down, and they have got a Quagsire onto their back. So this energy is going to be very effective for me, because I am loaded right now, and I'll be going for the back-to-back serves onto the Quagsire over here. So it will do neutral damage in this scenario, and it will chip the Quagsire to almost 50% of his health, which is very much advantageous for me right now. And they have to throw at some point, because they cannot farm a Lanturn down from that kind of health. So this is going to be an Earthquake, which I'll not shield, because my win condition over here is my Abomasnow over here, which I knew, because now from this kind of range they will be going for a Stone Edge. And as I was playing this matchup, I remember that their Bastiodon was actually energy dry, so I'll be going for the first shield bait over here with Wither Ball, and now I'm going to go for the Energy Ball right now. So Energy Ball does neutral damage, but since it's very bulky, it will not get the knockout, I believe, but I can get a Powder Snow extra farm done with it. From this kind of range, I am able to reach to the next Weather Ball just in time for the Quagsire, which will get the knockout for it and eventually get the win for the third battle here as well. So that was a hefty battle over here, a tough one though, in the hard counter in the lead. So GG's. Moving into the fourth battle, I pick up a good lead this time with Swampert over here, and they save swap into their Ireland Sand Slash, so which is going to be a good save swap for this team, because I don't have a really hard answer to it. So I'll be coming back and trying to catch one Ice Punch, which I failed terribly, and I'll be going for the next Surf, because I came in with my Lanturn. Though like Seaking does have a good matchup with Ireland Sand Slash, but Seaking is not that bulky, so it will be hurting. This Bulldoze, Ice Punch and Shadow Claw will add up onto my Seaking as well, and I'm looking for a good end game and flexible end game in the for this match. That is the reason I'll be preserving my Seaking over here. And from this kind of range, I think they will not be able to reach to the next bulldoze because I was counting it correctly and it ends up being Ice Punch, to which I'll be able to reach to the next surf, and they have to spend one shield, like final shield, onto this low Sand Slash over here to get swing advantage, which is good. But now from this kind of range, I will be able to get a huge farm down with my own Abomasnow, but I have to throw at some point because I was at 100 energy and I don't want to waste energy and waste my shield as well, to which I get the knockout with the Abomasnow over here. But the final Pokemon they have got into their back is going to be a Blaziken. So this is going to be very tough because they will be going for the Brave Bird, but they ends up beating me with a Blaziken over here, and now they now swaps out into their own Swampert over here. So Swampert will not actually like this Ice Wind's debuffs coming in, so from this kind of range they will be forced to throw, and one Hydro Cannon from this kind of range with a debuffed move is not going to be enough. So they should have went for the Earthquake and not Hydro Cannon, which is not a great call from my opponent's end as well. But as you guys can see, this is an Ice Event coming from a highly attack weighted Pokemon like Seaking, so that is the reason they have to throw, and this is going to be good because they have to throw over here. And now from this kind of range I can get the farm down with Powder Snows onto this Swampert over here, but I have a loaded energy with my Abomasnow, so which I have to go for the first Weather Ball, and next I have to go for the Energy Ball to get the knockout for this Blaziken and guarantee my win for the fourth battle over here. So GG's to my opponent, were really well played. Moving into the final battle of the video and this set, I pick up a lead against Lanturn, which is yet again a good lead, and this safe swaps again into their Razor Leafer, which is going to be Shadow Abomasnow. So this is not a good safe swap from my end because I should have waited a bit long. I thought that this is going to be a Powder Snow Abomasnow, but I was incorrect. So that is the reason I have to give them shield advantage, but I have maintained myself shield advantage over here, which is going to be advantageous for me because I have got Lanturn in the back line. So until and unless they have got a hard answer to a Lanturn, which might be a Cradily, I am on the safe side, to which now I have to shield up this Weather Ball over here because it will be getting the knockout for my Abomasnow, and now I'm loaded. So they will be coming back with their own Pelipper over here, which is taking double super crit damage with the electric types, but I will be going for the first Energy Ball over here that lands for almost 50% damage, to which now I'll be going for the first Thunderbolt as I again swapped back into my own Lanturn over here, and with shield advantage, and my opposing Lanturn is actually running Water Gun and not Spark over here. So that is the reason I am on advantageous side over here, because this Sparks will hit for neutral damage, whereas this Water Gun will be hitting for resistor damage over here. And from this kind of range they cannot get the farm down, so they have to throw, which I'll shield up, though it might be a Surf, but I'll shield up because I want to get the knockout for this Lanturn over here with the next Thunderbolt, which is really going to hurt and get the knockout for this Lanturn as well. And they have got a Pelipper in the backline, which is not able to get to the next move, but I am able to get to the next Surf, which my opponent recognizes and top lifts the game over here. So that will be the win for the fifth battle. That guarantees a 5-0 set for me, which ended up really well for me. So this team also worked out well, superbly for me, because I went up a negative set in the first set, then I went up 3-2 with a positive set, and then 5-0 this set, which is really good for me. So as I've already mentioned, Seaking is really good in this cup as well because of its flexibility with the legacy moveset of Poison Jab, Drill Run and Ice Event. So if you guys are using this team, do let me know how it is working out for you. And that will be all for this video, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.